It was an emergency situation for both the Oceania Floating Restaurant and the Bishop Museum's Falls of Clyde, the 104-year-old four-masted ship now operated as a museum. During the early evening hours, the ocean swells snapped mooring lines on both vessels.
We're going to lose the boat if we don't get another line on the Falls of Clyde. It's going to wind up on Hemish Highway.
What's the situation here at the Oceanic?
The Oceania is going to be pulled away if we don't... Their problem is they need another barge. They're more secure than the Falls of Clyde. And the Falls of Clyde, we're going to lose the whole thing if we don't get another line on it soon or get it tugged to pull it out of here.
Despite having 26 ropes, cables, and chains attached to the Oceania, the 3,000-ton restaurant easily broke loose and was in danger of floating away. Owner Hiram Fong Jr. immediately sent out an SOS for manpower and a tugboat. Then more than 100 volunteers heard the call for help over a local radio station and were put into action to save the Falls of Clyde.
They all snapped off. They're trying to get something rigged to get another line across to the other pier.
So what's the situation now?
Only one line's on board, which is aft. We got a tug coming over right now. Hey, guys!
The tugboat arrived just in time as the heavy schooner kept breaking the only lines holding her to the dock. No one was hurt by the powerful backlash of the breaking ropes. Shortly after the ship drifted out into the harbor, it started to roll back in, threatening to ram a cruise ship, but slammed into the rocks instead. It took more tugboat power to escort the Falls of Clyde to another pier, Pier 35. This morning, workers were busy cleaning up the mess. At the Oceania, there was full damage. All the service lines and 3 boarding ramps were lost. A chandelier inside fell to the floor. The restaurant won't be open again until at least Monday. More severe damage to the Clyde with at least 2 holes punched through the iron hull, one at the waterline. Divers were called in to make repairs, while pumps were draining off the water taken on during the night. Manager Dorian Travers says they were very lucky they didn't lose the ship. Back at her home port this morning, tourists were taking pictures, not of the schooner, but of the damage on shore. And so the Falls of Clyde has weathered yet another storm in its long history. But because of the devastation here at the ticket office and the loading area, it'll be a while before tours resume aboard the floating museum. Rick Fredrickson, KGMB News.